What's up, guys? We are back, and I'm looking at some more MLB All-Star gameplays in today's video. Yesterday, we had a couple of plays over in the DubClub, and we had a free play in yesterday's video. Our entry in yesterday's video fell short in every other play yesterday, and the DubClub was able to cash, so pretty unfortunate that I happened to give you guys the shitty play out of the three that I had yesterday, but looking to give you guys a winning slip today over on YouTube for the free plays. Let's hop in and let's get to it. Be sure to leave a like on this video here, though, because if we get to 150 likes, I'll drop a third play in tomorrow's video for you guys. And while you're down there, you may as well leave a like on this video and subscribe if you have not already, with those notifications turned on. We're about to get to these free plays here, but again, don't miss out on checking out the DubClub if you have not already. The DubClub gives you access to all of my plays and straight to your phone, and there's a bonus promo going on right now, which is the All-Star break only. Typically, I offer a 25% off offer to get into the DubClub, typically, but with it being the All-Star break, I'm offering a 50% off discount for the first month, which again is only going to be available here for the All-Star break. It will be available in my description to get in for 50% off of your first month. And when you join the DubClub, the first thing I recommend you do is connect your Discord to DubClub. That way you get access to all of my slips here, whether that's the six mans, the bankroll builders, underdog streaks, which we're on the fourth leg of that right now. Community chat, talk to me and other members. I'm always in the chat. You can at me in the chat and I'll respond to you pretty damn fast. You'll see my contributors posting their plays from Asmi's golf plays, Emo's WNBA, Elo with soccer, third one with tennis, and Norler with esports. And you can see how other members have been able to do recently. Best month he's had since February there. Some are his plays, of course, some are mine. You also have here also, this guy's month here too, over 95 units of profit this month, which is insane. And you have my plays from yesterday. We cashed 2 out of 3 slips yesterday, like I touched on earlier. It was the $20 max home run derby boost yesterday. Put it on a 2-legger. I was able to cash the one out there between Caminero and then Raleigh and Rooker on the under. Also had the first NBA Summer League plays of the year, and we were able to cash that one out there. So we are 2-0 in the Summer League so far. Looking to continue that run with some more plays, hopefully today over in the DubClub. So come join us here in the DubClub. Don't miss out on joining. There's that 50% off of your first month offer available in my description, and that's from a best package, by the way. So that includes Discord chat, includes all my plays, includes everything there, and it is 50% off of your first month for the All-Star break only. That offer will be gone soon. Use the link in my description. And now with that out of the way, let's get to these free plays. Make sure you play responsibly at your own risk. Leave a like on this video here and subscribe if you have not already. And let's get to these plays. The first play on this slate for the MLB is going to be over in the hitter fantasy score category. I think there's a lot better value in the fantasy scores here compared to all the other categories out here, especially the hits category. Like if you like Judge, Ohtani, or Acuna for a hit today, it's really, really dumb to take the over on this, but not the hitter fantasy score, because any hit is at least 3 fantasy scores. So you may as well just take Judge, Ohtani, or Acuna on the over if you're already going to take their hit on the over. It just makes more sense because there's more upside for them to go over. Because, like I said, any hit is at least 3 fantasy score, but you also have the upside of them getting walked for 2 fantasy score, stealing a base for 5, which could definitely happen in the All-Star game. You also have a walk and a run opportunity, which would be 4 fantasy score. A lot of other ways for these guys to go over rather than just get a hit. And also, if they get a hit, they still go over their fantasy score lines. So, the first play I like is actually going to be Ronald Acuna over 2.5 hitter fantasy score today in this game. Motivation factor, he's going to be playing in Atlanta after Matt Olson shit the bed yesterday in the home run derby. Atlanta's going to want their guy to put in some work today in the All-Star game. I think Acuna should hopefully be able to deliver. I think there's a lot of upside for him to get walked, because if he gets walked too, I think there's a good chance he tries to steal the base. That could be pretty good too here for Acuna. So he's a big base stealer. I think that could potentially happen, even if he just gets on with maybe even like a force out or something. He gets on with a force out. There's no fantasy score for that, but if he steals a base, that's 5 fantasy scores. So that's why I think there's so much upside with the fantasy scores. But by the way, also, the All-Star game is extremely hard to research, and you should not be playing normal units on these. Personally, I have 0.25 units on this entry that I'm giving you guys today. And I also want to talk about the last All-Star game real quick, because it was a very low-scoring game and low-scoring offense, and most of these guys will not be seeing their normal plate appearances. Most of these guys are only going to see about 2 plate appearances. The occasional player will have about 3, and it's usually when they kind of succeed. Like last year, the NL All-Stars all had 2 or fewer plate appearances unless they had a hit. You have Bryce Harper here with 3 at-bats, but he had a hit there. Trey Turner with a hit there, 3 plate appearances. Ohtani had a home run, which is why he had 3. And Marte had 3 because he had a hit also. Some of these guys only saw 2 plate appearances though, 1 plate appearance, so do kind of keep that in mind. The AL All-Stars here were kind of on the same page here. They really only had 2 plate appearances, I think, or at least for all these different guys here. And you can see most of these players are not really getting hits. They don't really care that much. Like Bobby Witt did not have a hit in that game. Gunnar Henderson did not have a hit. Pretty much none of these guys had a hit in this game. So I hope it's not as much of a snooze fest as it was last year. I'm hoping there's some more offense this year. But I do want to kind of point out that Acuna's here His per plate appearances this year is about 2.7. So if he sees 2 plate appearances, you're really sitting about a point, like a 54% chance of him getting hit. If you want to go off of those averages. But again, you do have a ton of walk upside and stolen base upside for Acuna. And there's also that motivation factor with him being at home here for the All-Star game. So I'm going to trust in Acuna here to hopefully get a hit or just clear his fantasy score here at 2.5. So again, this is more for fun than anything. If anyone is telling you like that something's like a nuke on this board, they're probably lying to you. But I do think there's a little bit of a slight edge on Acuna over 2.5 hitter fantasy score compared to the other lines available on the All-Star game board for today's slate. Before we get to the next All-Star gameplay, if you've not already seen Sleeper, it is, in my opinion, the best DFS app out there right now because of all the different promos that they offer for the picks on the board. They, of course, have All-Star game picks for today, as well as a ton of different promos and boosts today. Right now, on my account, I have a 30% profit boost that I can use on my upcoming entry. I also have a $5 protected pick for the MMA. I have a discount here for Kevin Holland in the UFC. You also have a CSGO discount there. I think that's CSGO at least. You have another multiplier boost there, as well as Max Holloway also as a multiplier boost on his KO wins. So it's a really, really cool app that has a lot of promos all the time on their app. And again, if you use promo code DOMG, helps me out and it helps you out. You get a first on the PrizePicks up to $100 and a free square when you sign up using my promo code DOMG. So go get it for yourself in my description and use that promo code. And while we're on the topic, I should also mention that you could actually get a free month of my DubClub if you happen to use promo code DOMG on an app that I'm affiliated with. Just take a screenshot and send that to domgpropsvip@gmail.com and I could send you back a free month of my DubClub. These are all the different apps that I'm affiliated with here using promo code DOMG. The only app out there that is not promo coded DOMG is Better, which is promo coded DOMG Props. Every other app out there is promo coded DOMG. Just remember to take a screenshot when you sign up and send that to my email here for potentially a free month of my DubClub. All right, now getting to my next play here. This time we're going to head over to the hits, runs, and RBIs category here because I like Jacob Wilson over half a hit, run, or RBI. So he's in a great spot here. He is technically a rookie, and this is his first All-Star game, which is why I think we have a little bit of a motivation factor here for Jacob Wilson. Like, as his first All-Star game, I expect him to, at least try a little bit here. I think we'll be seeing around 2 plate appearances for Jacob Wilson, and I think that he should hopefully be able to get this one done, considering he has such a good hits per plate appearance this year. And of course, he could get walked and score a run. That's how he could also go over his hits, runs, and RBIs. But Wilson here has a .31 hits per plate appearance this year, so 2 plate appearances, technically 62% chance if you want to just kind of double that there. But overall, he is a singles machine. I think he'll be able to hopefully just get one hit here in this All-Star game here. Although I will say, obviously it's the All-Star game. These guys are going against better pitchers, of course. But overall, I think Jacob Wilson, with it being his first game and overall just kind of a little bit of a motivation factor behind it being his first All-Star game, and with him being so good at just kind of getting hits this year, I don't mind a little bit of a sprinkle there on him to get a hit there. Like, you've seen some guys last year find a little bit of success. Like you had Anthony Santander, I believe in his first one. Jaron Duran last year had a home run in his first All-Star game there. It doesn't happen all the time, of course. You even saw guys like last year, like Alec Boehm, have a hit in the All-Star game with it being his first one. Jackson Merrill. I'm not sure if it was, I don't think it was Profar's first necessarily, but he had one there. I just don't think it's too bad of a spot today for Jacob Wilson over half a hit, run, and RBI. Obviously, he's more likely to get a hit than a run or an RBI, but you never know, man. There's a decent opportunity for some upside with it being hits, runs, and RBIs instead of just a hit. So give me the over for Jacob Wilson and his half a hit, run, or RBI in the All-Star game here. So again, to recap, the 2 plays here are Jacob Wilson over his hits, runs, and RBIs at half, and you also have Ronald Acuna here over 2.5 hitter fantasy score. The only shitty thing about this is that for some reason, PrizePicks thinks this is correlated, and it is a 2.75x payout on PrizePicks when realistically it should be a 3x. At the end of the day, I'm just kind of saying screw it. It's more of a fun entry than anything. It's not really like a normal MLB play, so it's really, really stupid that they are paying this out at a 2.75x instead of a 3x, but it is what it is. I still play it anyway, and I'm only putting half a unit on it, or 0.25 units on it. I'm really not, I'm going to call that a lock or anything crazy like that. So overall, it's a fun entry here, and I think there's a little bit of value on these overs here, so that's why I like Acuna and Jacob Wilson tonight. Again, don't miss out on checking out the DubClub if you have not already. That 50% offer will last until the end of the All-Star break, which I believe we come back on Sunday. So I think this should last until Saturday, but I'm just getting it right now considering there is a limited amount of uses that I'll be offering for this promo as well. And again, make sure you connect your Discord to DubClub when you sign up to get access to all the different perks available in my Discord right here. So thank you for watching. So for the next video, best of luck. If you want to make our $5,000 of profit on PrizePicks, you can watch this video on your screen right here.